Good morning. I guess I need to add my mic because I'll be talking soft. Let's see, I guess we can pop it here. Wait a minute. Maybe we'll pop it up here so it doesn't slide. I need to figure out, I see some mics where they look like they sit on the front of your shirt, and I don't know if I have that ability or not, but I need to check and see. Excuse me. Anywho, I've already, I took my shower last night because that was my lawn day, was yesterday. So I took my shower last night. I also did my full face scrub and everything last night. So this morning, the only thing I did was put on my, just wash my face with my daily Dove sensitive soap bar, and I use that every day. I feel like I think the pollen kind of irritated my throat yesterday. I wanted to show you guys my bracelet there. Let me see my face. I got it following my face, so it's probably not going to focus. Let me see. You see that? And it's got elephants all around it. I got this one. I was at Concord Mills, and I absolutely love it. And then the beaded bracelet my oldest daughter got for me a few years ago. But I'll alternate kind of what jewelry I wear every day. And now I'm going to, we're waiting to put my ring on. I want to go ahead and I figured I'd share my skincare routine with you guys. So I'm going to put this on first. And my face is nice and clean and dry. And I am not one of those people that do a routine every day. So I'm not going to say that I do this every single day. I do it at least a few times a week. And my face has been doing just fine. I feel like for a 53-year-old female, my skin is it's still in pretty good shape. So today is Tuesday, and my plan is to since I, was being laid off now and trying to take at least a month off. I said that's at least. I want to take 3 months off. My plan is to take 3 months off. But I'll at least take a month off. And I apologize for my throat, guys. Let me keep coughing. But with that, I'm trying to get things around my house done. And business. Oh, this is vitamin C. And business that I needed to complete it. So that when I do return to work, I don't have a bunch of little tasks that's been lingering that still need to be complete. So I'm trying to get those things done now. So today I'm going to go down to my office for a little bit and make some. I gotta return a phone call. And then I need to make a couple of phone calls. Check and see if I need to have my daughter's car just taken to the Honda dealership, because we're having such a time with anybody being able to figure out what's wrong with her air conditioning unit because in her car, because it's been replaced. The air compressor's been replaced several times and it's still not working. So we gotta get that finished. I don't know why my bedroom shoes sound like that, because there's nothing sticky on my floor or on my shoes. But yeah, I've got to do that because that's been just an ongoing pain in my behind. And so I've got to do that. And then I want to go ahead and finish weed eating the back. But that's not going to take but a few minutes because I basically completed all of my little lawn stuff yesterday. The weed eater just died like mid-fence in the back. So I want to go ahead and knock that out. And it's not a lot of weeds on the fence because my son did spray some weed and grass killer around the fence line, which I probably need to spray some more because it looks like it could use a little bit more, but that's not something that's, ooh, was that bleeding? That's not something that's going to be high priority. I'll get to that any day that I just have extra time. I need to put some mulch around my little floating deck in the back. I started it, but I had to order more, so I need to do that as well. It's just red. I never get pimples. I haven't gotten pimples really since menopause started, I think. Alright, what else? And then lastly, I'm just going to put on some sunscreen. And that's all I'm doing to my face today. And I do, like I said, different things depending on how I feel, because I also have the, or what I feel is necessary. Today, the main thing is really the sunscreen and the vitamin C. And I don't usually have false nails. These are really from the oh, my throat. This is really from the I'm gonna put some vitamin C on my hands. I forgot when I started working on my hands too. We're gonna do some vitamin C and some sunscreen. But yeah, I usually don't have false nails. I'm usually just my natural nails, because that's just me. You know, we've been a nurse for so long, and the rule when I started was you couldn't have acrylic nails and things, you know. I believe it's since changed because I see it a lot now, but I'm not used to it. So, oh, excuse me. Goodness, maybe I need to drink some water. Let me drink some water too. Being out in that pollen yesterday, I think has irritated my throat, and I didn't realize it because I haven't been talking. But yeah, so I'm not used to wearing acrylic nails. Only time I really did it was like for special occasions and things like that. And so these are for a special occasion. Now I'm ready for them to be gone, but I'm gonna tough it out and let them run their course. And yeah, so we're gonna, this is just some plum lip liner. And the funny thing about me is that I only keep lip gloss upstairs. Well, I got this one matte lip here I keep upstairs, but this is really bright, so I usually don't put it on. So I usually just put on when I can get open. I usually just put on my lip gloss. Well, it's like lip oil. I usually just put this on up here, and then when I get ready to go, I'll be downstairs, and so I'll put on, if I'm going to put on a lip color, and then additional lip gloss. But I'm very simple as far as my skin. I don't wear makeup for the most part. If I put on makeup, it's very, very, very rare, very seldom. Thought I had something, yep, something on my nose ring there. But yeah, I don't usually wear makeup. That's not really my thing. I've always pretty much just been a natural girl. But I do put, you know, I do like to play with makeup. You know, I am a girl. So I do like to play with makeup. So sometimes I'll put it on, but most of the time, even when I put it on, I don't like it. I'll be like, it doesn't look right. And then this is some Braid spray. And I've been putting this on my scalp. It has helped with these braids. My daughter braided my hair, my oldest daughter. And these jokes was tight, honey. And what helped loosen them up was me doing this and oiling my scalp. That helped loosen these jumps up. So now they're looser. And my scalp doesn't feel as irritated. It kind of gives you a little sheen as you can tell. Alright, and that's it. That's all I'm doing for today. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I'm debating on, yeah, see, I like to put perfume on, I don't see a point in putting perfume on if I'm going to be working in the yard, because then you got to deal with mosquitoes and things, flies, whatever, bees. What is it? Bees? Maybe it's bees, but it's something that wants to connect with you when you have perfume on and you're out in the yard. So we're not going to do that. And that's it. I've already made my bed. Oh, I need to take my medicine. I need to organize this little closet. I need to organize my closet. Child, I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. And I have to have my water at my bedside. So usually I just have just enough left in it in the mornings to take my pill. And that's my blood pressure pill. Now I want to just share a quick little something with you. So I've been on lisinopril before for blood pressure. It kind of stopped working. So then I was switched to losartan for blood pressure. It works, but I do feel like it does cause internal swelling. And this is just my personal opinion. I have been seeing the, people post themselves going to the emergency room because they feel like their throat's closing up, all that stuff. Well, I've kind of had a little bit of inkling that could happen. Like, yeah, sometimes I kind of feel like I could have some swelling, minor swelling in my throat. So I've made the executive decision. I'm going to monitor my blood pressure, but now I'm getting ready. I've got to stay active. I think for the most part, I eat well. I feel like the only time I eat outside of my diet for the most part is once a week. But other than that, I usually eat pretty good. And like I said, I've been fasting to where I don't really eat until after 6 anyway, every day. And it's usually just one meal. Well, it is one meal because the odds that you're going to eat 2 meals after 6 o'clock is kind of slim to none. But yeah, so it's one meal. But I guess I would say it may or may not include a dessert, but it'll be a light dessert. Something really light. So I've been doing that. I can look at myself and see that I have slimmed down some. I don't know what the numbers are because, like I said previously, I had got to a standstill, and I didn't want to get discouraged, so I decided to lay off of watching the scale for a little bit. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of gauging it off of how my clothes fit and things, and I do feel like a lot of my clothes are fitting looser than what they were before. So yeah, that's kind of where I am. So I've been just taking my fluid pill, which is hydrochlorothiazide, which is more based on the research that I have seen as it pertains to black people and blood pressure. Hydrochlorothiazide is what a lot of black doctors say is better for black people. I can't remember. I used to be on hydrochlorothiazide a long time ago, and it seems like they took me off of it because they said it affects your kidneys, or which it is a diuretic. But I was younger, a little bit younger then, didn't really, you know, I was just going with the flow. Whatever you put me on, whatever, those are going to manage my blood pressure. Even though I'm a nurse, I didn't, you know, want to, you know, I didn't feel the need to look into it in detail. But also, there wasn't all of this social media information available back then either. So now that there's so many people, professionals, doctors in particular, heart doctors, that are posting, I am trying to do more herbal things and taking the hydrochlorothiazide and kind of weaning myself off of the losartan because I don't want to chance something happening to me because of something I'm taking. So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. I am taking beetroot tablets, well, capsules, and I have noticed that they help. So I will take that when I get downstairs because I keep those downstairs. So I'll take the beetroot. Berberine, I did purchase some berberine. I did take it a few days, but I did also notice that I got a headache from it. So I'm saying from it because I haven't been taking it and I haven't had the headache. I am going to try it one more time just to be sure because it was helping to decrease my appetite as well, which I don't really know that I need anything else to decrease my appetite because I don't feel like I even have the urge to eat like I used to. A lot of my eating, snacking was with my husband. You know, we ate and snacked together. So, you know, with him no longer being here, it's kind of like I don't have the desire like that to eat all the time. So I don't really feel like that's an issue anymore. Like I just kind of eat when I'm hungry now, really. But anywho, that's that. Let's get off of that. But yeah, so let's get ready to go down here. Let me make some phone calls and see what I can get accomplished today. I don't know if I'm gonna go out anywhere yet, unless they tell me I can come get her car and we can just take it to the Honda dealership. I gotta see where the closest one is because this has just been so frustrating. But yeah, so yeah, I'll call and do that too. And then I need to, yeah, I just got a lot of stuff I need to do. Not a lot of stuff, but I've got some things I need to do. Let me see. I need to clear some storage on my phone. I'm not saying nothing to you. I need to clear some storage on my phone because it is like no storage left. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm at 100%. I was trying to see if I had charged. We're at 100%. But, all right. Let's go downstairs and take care of a few things, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings us. All right.